when the New York Mets handed Frankie Montas a $34 million contract. They were betting on a reliable starting pitcher to solidify their rotation. Fast forward to now, and that decision is looking like one of the most puzzling moves of the season. It's not just about money, it's about expectations versus reality. And this is where it gets controversial. Was the investment in Montas ever truly worth it? Manager Carlos Mendoza confirmed before Tuesday's matchup against the Braves that Montas will no longer be part of the starting rotation. Instead, he's been reassigned to the bullpen, effective Thursday. This marks a significant shift for a player who was expected to play a pivotal role in the Mets' push for postseason contention. The real question looming over this move is simple, yet frustrating. Who steps into the void left by Montas? As of now, the team hasn't announced a concrete replacement for Saturday's scheduled start. However, prospects Nolan McLean and Brandon Sproat are being floated as potential candidates to take the mound. Could either of these young arms rise to the occasion? Only time will tell. Montas' struggles this season have been hard to ignore. After missing nearly 3 months due to a lat injury sustained during spring training, the 32-year-old returned to action on June 24th, but his performance has left much to be desired. Across 8 appearances, including 7 starts, Montas has posted an alarming 6.38 ERA. To put that into perspective, an ERA above 5.00 typically raises red flags for any pitcher. In addition, he's surrendered 8 home runs while striking out 32 batters and walking 12. Those numbers don't exactly scream confidence for a playoff-caliber team. Things reached a tipping point during his last outing on Saturday. The Mets experimented with using an opener for Montas, hoping it might help him regain some rhythm. Unfortunately, even that adjustment didn't yield positive results. He gave up 3 runs, 1 earned, over 3 innings of relief work, a far cry from what the organization envisioned when they inked him to a 2-year deal back in the offseason. That contract, by the way, includes a player option for 2026, adding another layer of complexity to this situation. Will Montas bounce back and justify the financial commitment? Or will this remain a sore spot for Mets fans? The timing of this demotion couldn't be worse for the Mets, who find themselves mired in a slump. Entering Tuesday's game against Atlanta, the team had dropped 7 consecutive games and lost 11 of their last 12 contests. With such a dismal stretch clouding their season, every decision, from roster moves to tactical adjustments, feels amplified. Fans are understandably frustrated, and many are questioning whether the front office made the right call bringing Montas aboard in the first place. But here's the twist. How much of this underperformance can actually be blamed on Montas himself? Injuries undoubtedly played a role in derailing his momentum early in the year. Add to that the pressure of living up to a hefty contract, and you've got a recipe for inconsistency. Is it fair to pin all the blame on one player when the entire pitching staff seems to be faltering? These are the kinds of debates that keep baseball enthusiasts glued to forums and comment sections. So what do you think? Should the Mets stick with Montas in the bullpen and hope he regains his footing? Or is it time to explore other options entirely? Do you believe the organization mishandled his transition after his injury? Or are external factors at play? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear from both optimists and skeptics alike.